I thought I would do a quick pocket dump for today. One of the first things, the most important things, is a good sturdy leather belt that'll carry a load. On top of that is one of these. My phone is also in my belt. My keys also hang off the belt. Leatherman multi-tool in the belt sheath. In my pockets, the No Light Warrior 3 Mini Pro, a Cold Steel Large Voyager, Boker Trapper in D2, hat for today, and wallet. Okay, I cleared everything off, and I'm going to show you some of the items that I carry in my wallet. Patty's potato peelers showed the same thing yesterday, and he showed some of the items that he keeps in his wallet. And I have one or two things in here that may be an upgrade from what he had and may be of use. So first off, the wallet is this Firebox stoves. It's just a simple one pouch, very thin, very nice. Can go in the back pocket, you don't even know it's there, or easily dumped in the front pocket. So this is a great option for a wallet. There are so many nice thin options for wallets available today. So this is some of the stuff that I keep in my wallet as a little kit. As you can see, it's very thin, takes up no space, and doesn't weigh anything. Now this top item is a coffee shop loyalty card. And on here, I keep a small paper clip. What this paper clip is for is resetting electronic devices. So I'm an IT guy, and I run into especially things like wireless routers. There's a lot of these small electronic devices that have that little tiny pinhole that you need a tool to get in there and to push that button to reset it. And this does a job. So you can see this has been bent and unbent many times. So I keep that there. It's always handy. And then a couple of the next items. One is a BandAid. So obviously, since we play with knives a lot, it's good to have a BandAid handy. And I also have some kids, so it's always a good thing to have one. And the next thing, which even Patty may find interesting, is this little ruler. He had a folded up piece of paper, but this is an actual fabric ruler. And you just cut part of it off. You can buy them in bulk packs. You can buy half a dozen of them for, $4 or $5. And this will give you, you can have both metric and imperial. For being in the States, imperial is the most important. And I've made use of some other parts of this ruler. As you can see, I hand wrote on here, some numbers. You can take your knife and just scrape these numbers right off. So I've used a portion of it towards the end of the ruler to make an additional one. And this thing works great. And then you have an actual real ruler that doesn't stretch and doesn't rip, folds up nicely, and you can make it as long as you want. Next item is just some paper to write on. It's always handy to have a little bit to write things down. And the paper that I use is 3x5 index cards, and they have a dot grid on one side and they're plain on the other side. This is really nice, especially if you have to draw something. It's just nice to have that dot grid available. And it's good heavy stock. If you don't have a surface to set the paper down to write on, you can hold this in your hand and it does a pretty good job. And the last item is this Fresnel lens. And in reality, this is so you can read some fine print better. But we like to think of it as a survival item, not as a tool for using for where your eyesight's not quite adequate anymore as you get older. So Fresnel lens with the excuse of a survival item and fire starter. So that's the extra stuff that I keep in my wallet. Besides that, I just keep it to a minimum. Your driver's license, 2 cards, and I like to keep the wallet very thin and very light. So here's the wallet all packed up, and as you can see, it stays nice and thin and lightweight. It's a very compact package that has a lot of uses. And I also keep a pen in my pocket along with it. I always have a pen with me. It goes along with the paper that you'll find in the wallet. This one, I filed at the tip and put a Fisher Right in the Rain ink refill in here. These are cheap pens made by Zebra. You'll get them in 2 packs for about $5. We'll see you next time.